I'm currently embarking on a 30-day journey. I'm walking from Chicago to the White House to protest the gun violence here in Chicago. I'm walking for my initiative called Replace Guns with Hammers, that's getting young men out of the streets into the trades, rehabbing buildings in their own community, actually replacing the gun with a construction hammer. At one point I was part of the problem, now I'm part of the solution. I did 8 years in the federal system, and at that time, from 2005 to 2013, I was incarcerated, and I just came home just wanting better for my community and wanting better for the kids that were around. And I see how the violence is really affecting and destroying families, and I just felt like, as a man in Chicago, I needed to do something. And Laquan McDonald taped me on release when the police officer killed him, shot him 16 times, kind of was my ground zero. And I can protest Jason Van Dyke shooting Laquan McDonald, but when you have 762 people murdered in Chicago and 4,400 shot in my community, I have to say something about that as well. I've been walking, one of my biggest walks here in Chicago is from 167th and Kedzie to 66 South King Drive, 20-something miles, and just doing it. You know, how do you prepare? You eat right, you make sure you're exercising, and along the route, I do step-ups and dips, and I'll get on the bench, and do the dips and do the push-ups off the bench, and do step-ups just to challenge myself. When I first started walking, and I fell in love with them, like, I'm going to wear Hoka the rest of my life, and hopefully, Hoka, if you're watching, you got a customer in me for the rest of my life, but hopefully a person that y'all see fit to partnership with. I plan on really getting my community together. We don't have a lot of ownership in my community, so I'm planning on, getting the right people together, the right businessmen and women of the community, and really changing the landscape of our black community here in Chicago.